Hey, what's up, guys? It's Corey here with Dapper Dollars, and today we're going to talk about what stocks I'm buying with the merch money that I've got coming in September. You ready? Let's get started. So, this is why we do what we do. This is the reason that we're on Merch by Amazon, because we're going to get paid, and this gives us an opportunity to invest that money to start creating wealth for our families in the future. So, how do you do this? Well, for me, I'm going to be investing in stocks, and this is my strategy for this month. I'm a little hesitant, I'll just say that right off the bat, because I don't know how everything's going to play out as far as the elections and everything like that. It's a pretty volatile time for the stock market right now, and it makes things a little bit tricky to predict how everything's going to go. But remember, in the video earlier this week, whenever we talked about investing, these are companies that we're investing in for the long term. These are not companies that are going to benefit in the short term and maybe we'll get a quick profit in about 2 months and then pull our money out. We're going to be investing, and I personally invest in companies that are going to be around for a very long time. Now, this is also what I would suggest to you, because being a day trader is not something that is feasible for most people. So whenever you take your money and invest it, you either need to be in the index funds or mutual funds and stuff like that just have a huge basket of stocks together, and you invest in those and you get a generic rate of return, usually 10 to 12%. But if you want to get out there and really have a chance to increase your money, then you can do what I'm doing, which is picking individual stocks. So now, with all that said, which stocks am I looking at? Well, you've seen that I have these stocks here, and I'm probably just going to be buying more of those. There is one other stock that I'm looking at buying in the future, but for the most part, I'm just going to be continuing to buy into the stocks that I have now. Because stocks, as you've seen, if you've been following the market at all, they've been going down, especially in the tech sector. So that's where a large portion of my investment is, unfortunately, except for Carnival. Right now I've got Apple, Carnival Cruise Line, Dropbox, and the other one, Helion, which is, I think, SHLL. But right now, these are the ones that I have, and these are the ones that I'm looking to continue investing in, because I know that these companies have the cash that it takes to get out of the current economic situation, and they've got the plans to disrupt the market in big ways in the future. Carnival, not so much. Carnival is one of those, it's just like, it was so heavily beaten down by the coronavirus, sorry, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that, by the virus, that it's at a point right now where if it makes it back to 50, that's going to be an insane gain, because I bought it at, I think, 15, and now it's trading, well, close to around 15 right now. But if it gets back to 50, that's going to be an insane profit. So Carnival's one of those ones that's kind of up in the air. It's not really a tech stock, but it's just one of those recovery stocks, is what a lot of people call it. So these are what I'm looking at buying. But there is one that I mentioned that I'm actually interested in adding to this portfolio, and it's another recovery stock, and that is Nordstrom. Because guess what? Q4 doesn't mean it's a great time to buy for t-shirts on Amazon, but it's a great time to go shopping for your family. And whenever people give gifts, a lot of time what they do is give gift cards to places like Nordstrom, Nordstrom Rack. And now, if you know anything about Nordstrom and Nordstrom Rack, you know that Nordstrom is the high quality clothes retailer. And these, for whatever reason, do really well during recession times, because people, whenever the market starts going down and people don't have much money, you want to look like you've got money. So you can go buy stuff at Nordstrom, but they've also got Nordstrom Rack. Nordstrom Rack, if you've ever been to one of these, it's a great place to buy brands like Michael Kors, Gucci, all of the expensive higher end brands like Brooks Brothers and Lucky Brand jeans. And you get these at a significant discount. Like one time they were clearing out pants there, and I got pants that were literally 1 cent. I call them my penny pants, and I love them. I love them, and they still last me to this day. And Nordstrom Rack is just one of those places where you get the TJ Maxx values, but you get really nice brands and clothes that'll last you a while. So whenever I buy into Nordstrom stock, that means that I've got a high-end customer base and a low-end customer base. And remember, in sales, there's always room for two markets. Stuff that's really expensive and stuff that's really cheap. Everything in the middle is kind of just a gray area. So whenever you buy Nordstrom, you buy access to the higher end brands and the people who are looking for the biggest discount possible, which is honestly personally me. But anyway, so those are the stocks that I'm looking at buying with my merch money this month. I think I'm going to have around $500 profit to spend. I don't know if I'm going to reinvest or spread that money out through the other stocks I've got, or just build a whole new position with $500 with Nordstrom Rack. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now, and I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking as far as your investment strategy. Are you going into real estate? Are you going into stocks and money markets and things like that? Are there stocks that you've seen out there that you're interested in? I would love to know and see how you're growing your wealth with this Merch by Amazon opportunity. So, love you guys. Remember, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how life is going. And just remember, someone's going to do something great every day. Why not you? See ya.